Hello and welcome to this short tutorial on time recording with Iris HR. Now, to access Iris HR from the company Chromebooks, you can select Anheddau apps and select Iris HR there, which will bring you to this login page. You can always, on other devices, type irishrcloud.co.uk in the title bar of your browser. Once you have a username and password, you can log in, and if you've forgotten your username or your password, you can click on the right here. Your username is usually your email address. So I'll just log in now, and you're presented with your home page. We'll go straight to do the time. So the first thing to do is click My Details on the left. And then you'll see these tabs along the top. If time isn't displayed there, select the final tab with the 3 lines on it and select time. Okay, so to add time, you select add from here and then choose, the first thing you choose is your cost center. Your cost center is the service that you've done the hours in. So in this case, we'll take a Kinat drive as an example. Your time type as a support worker will always be standard hours. If you've done an on-call or a sleep-in, these are recorded here. So for this example, we'll have a standard overnight for an over 25. And now I'll record my hours for that. I'll use the Saturdays and Sundays here. So we'll say we'll start at 5 o'clock, and if you have to use the 24-hour clock format, and if you start directly on the hour, you can just put the first bit of the time in. There's no need to type in the colon and the 2 zeros. If you started at 17:30, for example, you'd have to type it in using the colon. But what you do, you can put the 17 in there for 5 p.m. Click in the next box, you can see it's put the zeros in for you. And then I'm going to say that shift finished at 11 p.m, which is when the sleep starts in this example. You can ignore the break fields, the break and 2 there. Now, these are the ones that you need to fill in, and it's from the date, the start time and the end time. Okay, so there's one record saved. Now, because you're coming off a shift to sleep in, I'm going to add the day after. So it's remembered what you've already put on as Kinat drive and standard hours. You need to remove the overnight by clicking on the white space at the very top of this menu. And we can see it's basically copied what was already done. So we'll change this now. We'll say that the sleep in ended at 7 a.m. and you were there till 9 a.m. Okay, so we'll add another one just to show you a difference. So again, it's gone to the next day. So let's say that we were in the Rowans doing our standard hours, and we just did a 7 p.m, which is 19, see, and to 10. And if you make a mistake there, like I've done, I put 210 there instead of 21. It says invalid time format, so it lets you know when you've done a mistake. So I'll put 21 in again, and there's 3 records. Now, if I will save these now, so they're ready to be submitted. So I'll click save. The processing wheel comes up. Screen sometimes goes black. It's all dependent on network speed, your access to the internet, but do not worry there. Now, it's not accepted 2 of these. It's not submitted them. They're still here. And if you look on the side here, you'll have a couple of red exclamation marks. Now, if you hover your mouse over them, There's no need to click. It'll tell you this record cannot be saved due to the following conflicts. I've already submitted a time record for exactly that. So that's what happens when you get those little exclamation marks. You usually already got an overlapping time, or you've already saved that record. So let's say my mistake was, hold on, that's the wrong Saturday. So that makes that the Sunday morning. So I've changed those dates now. I'll hit save. And we wait a little while again. And there we go. So those 3 submissions now are saved. Okay. So if you spot you've done a mistake, for example, we'll take the Rowans here, and you actually started at 6 o'clock and not 7 o'clock, you can click anywhere on this record. It'll bring you up the editing box. So we'll go here and change that to 6 o'clock, which is 18. And then you click save. Again, do not worry about this black screen. It's simply processing. Okay, and you can see there that the time's changed to 1800. Okay, now I'm happy with these, and I want to send them to my line manager for approval. If you keep an eye on this white space here, as soon as I click one of these grey boxes and they go green, these 2 buttons appear. So if you've got a lot of time records, you can select all. See, they've all turned green, and you can press submit. And there's a confirmation there. If you're sure, once you've made your submission, you will not be able to make any changes. It gives you a last chance to make sure you're happy with them. Now, there we go. So we're still on the same page. We scroll down a little bit. So here are my pending submissions. So these are the ones I've just submitted. So we click on them, it opens up. It says they've gone to Kinnaird Drive. If you click on the 3 dots here, it will show you it's gone to Natasha Poole, as she is the house manager for Kinnaird Drive. So there we go, we're waiting for those. Now, just along here, the status, you can check what's been approved or declined as well. So I'll just select declined. So there's one here from a long time ago. Let's have a look. Standard hours. Again, you can check why it's been declined. Usually when your line manager declines it, they can put a message saying why, so you may have put a wrong time in it. You can simply then click reprocess. Again, it asks for confirmation. Now you scroll back up, and there's all the times that were previously declined. So you can either delete using the bin on the right hand side. Just ask for confirmation. That record's gone, and I see that this was the error, for example. And I said, actually, I was there till 10 to 6. Then we'll save that. So I've done the change that the line manager had spotted. There we go, there's the change recorded there. And again, I can select one of these, select all, and then resubmit. And there we go. So there's a quick introduction to Irish HR Time. If you need any more information, please let me know. Or if you have any requests for different kinds of videos like this or training videos, just drop me an email at ivan@anheddau.co.uk. Thank you very much. Goodbye.